to Galeal, the cube world of majestic fantasy. That was terrible pronunciation, but anyways, welcome back. I am Rick, as always. Oh, and that is the wrong camera. That's the camera that we want. Let's try that. Come on, work. Alright, I guess we're gonna be on the other camera then. Cool, whatevs. I guess that's alright. Just a little adjustment on the fly here. And boom, there we go. Alright. We should have been here shortly, before too long, hopefully. Let's go ahead and check the progress here. Alright, we got some level 5s. Fantastic. Archicast, Spellkeeper, Student Magic Witch. So let's see, brings one with each morning. Okay. Uh, Yeah, you should actually be able to be at 5 now, correct? Okay. Okay, so you do reference Bag of Holding, so why can't I find Bag of Holding? Alright, Wig of Holding is interesting, but what the fuck? Hmm. Okay, no, it's not gonna be any of these. Doesn't have to be one. Let's go with fixed to another bag. What was it? Sewn into another bag. Applied. Applied to a basket bag or a container, I guess. Wait, let's just look this shit up because I'm sure it's in here. Gotta be pretty few. Yeah, sure. Yeah. All right, treasure table. Probably faster to just look it up on Aeon, huh? Spacious pouch. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Okay. Now we did a little bit more work on our model of Galeal over the past couple of days. Not every side is completely covered. Oh yeah, that's right. We're working on this camera. Boom, boom. A lot of this is just like very simple first things first. Getting basic shit down, but I feel like it looks a lot more whole and complete now. I'm very much digging it. Still got a lot of work to do, and found out that most of my paints are kind of shot to shit now. So gonna have to get some more before I can continue with the project, or at least some parts of it. But also, some of those shitty paints gave us some pretty cool effects here. This is a semi-dried out brown, so it actually came out all grainy and shit like that. It almost looks like I painted it with coffee. But I don't paint with coffee, I just drink that shit, right? Hey, fucking men. Mm. Golly, that is some tasty shit. Them Iron Spine Mountains look a lot more imposing now. And I feel like that crack also look a whole lot better. Unfortunately, I don't really have a way to get it colored down in there like I envision without taking the whole damn thing apart, putting it back together again, and I really don't think that's gonna work. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. I think we're starting to look pretty good. Unfortunately, the party not so much. So I don't know where we're at, what's going on. I'm not getting much communication, but hopefully things are looking up for us. I don't know. We do need to add
Oi.
Hi. Hey. All right.
Hey.
Hey, what's good? Output needs to be good. Can you hear me? All right. I think I hear you on the headphones now.
Are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Rick?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. Can you hear me now? No. Can you hear me now?
Yes. That's better.
Okay. All righty. That was weird because I just put it back to the mic in the headphones, which is exactly where I had it before, but I guess I had to reset it or something.
Anyway, stop rolling. I'm doing work.
Did you hear the blah, blah?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was rolling specifically to test that. So I have it set up with all of the regular polyhedral dice. If you roll a 1, there is an epic fail sound, and if you roll max, you'll hear that sound so that we know to blow up a die or to look for the ones to drop them to 0. So
Okay.
I'm pretty stoked about that. I also figured out Arcticus's bag of holding situation. It was renamed to the spacious pouch, so that's why we couldn't find it, but I got that taken care of now.
Okay.
Um, I do need to figure out some kind of bandolier for Drusilla so that she can have easy access to potions. Not super important, but the only bandoliers that I see are not potion really related. They're more like alchemist throwing shit and like I don't need
Mhm.
something magical. I just need something that can hold the 5 potions.
Okay, so I have a couple of questions for you.
Yeah.
Terrain expertise requires you to pick a terrain. What terrain?
Um
Aquatic, Arctic, desert, forest, mountain, plains, sky, swamp, underground.
let's go with mountain. I'm sure we can probably change that if it changes.
Yeah, you just have to remove his heritage and put it back on.
Or actually is there an option for arena?
No. No, because arenas aren't really terrain. If they had it, I would argue urban, but urban isn't on the list.
Yeah, mountain will work fine. We can always change it.
Wasn't his clan near the mountains anyways?
Yes, HydroClan lives right by the Hackleford's Crossing.
All right, second question. What did you call it? Stretching reach?
Um, Give me a sec. Let me go back to what I sent you or what he sent me, because I sent you what he sent me. So,
Okay.
um,
Also, where's his feats? Feats.
okay. Fleets, all fleets.
Yeah, there we go. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about with that.
Hmm.
Wait, is it not ancestries? Oh, it's not here either. Fuck me running. Why is it not available on Archives of Nethys? What the flying French fuck? Howl of the Wild is out. Has been for weeks.
Okay, here we are. Level from Minotaur Ancestry feat. It stands for, let's give a melee reach of 10 feet. Must be, requires 2 hands. Okay. So it just increases the reach of a melee weapon by 10 feet.
Oh wow, by 10? That's fucking huge.
Well, 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Normally it's a 5, it increases the reach to 10. Interesting. Howl of the Wild, I guess have Minotaur as an actual playable class.
Yeah,
I
that's
assume they're
exact.
medium size.
No, they're actually large.
Really?
Yes. And Minotaur is large, has 25 movement, strength, con, and free attribute boost, charisma flaw. Roaming Minotaur is the like the sub species that he chose, which gets it trained in survival, has the terrain expertise. Level 1, his ancestry feat would be Minotaur lore. But yeah, it's an actual race now, and that's
Okay.
why like I expected it to be on Archives of Nethys and in the fucking game, but they're not yet.
Okay, so they haven't updated it. So well, I don't know Minotaur lore, so I had to make something up. Uh, I, uh, hmm. Howl of the Wild. So, all right. So, I got down everything you sent me, because it doesn't exist in this.
And you
As of the
also
moment.
inspired me. I did some work this week on the model.
Oh, cool. I did some of the bases on my elves because I was not happy with them. I'll send you some pictures in a bit after I get Minotaur dealt with. All right, now tell me that fixed things. All right, survival is trained, feats. Excellent. And I'm okay with leaving terrain expertise down there. So ancestry features up top work. All right. What? He knows Draconic?
Yep.
Okay. So he has 3 languages.
Oh wait, Zeagle. Interesting.
Mm. That's an easy enough change to just edit and remove a
Yeah.
language, so I'm not going to bother with it. Um, I gave him, I gave him 2 languages for Minotaur. Common, Orcish, and Minotan? Minotaur language.
Perfect.
I don't think that's going to actually come up much, but maybe.
Yeah, it's very unlikely, but it's not impossible.
Hmm. Um, I made up a feat for Minotaur lore. It gave, looking at the other lore skills, they seem to give training in two different skills.
Yeah, one of which is that lore skill, which Minotaur lore, and then the other one, um,
Well, since I don't know the one from the book, I put uh gain training in clan lore Hydra, which is basically Minotaur,
yeah,
and gain a training in nature skill.
okay, I'm good with that.
Mhm. And then number 5, I've got to figure something out for the stretch and reach. I think I might be able to. Think I might be able to, but I got to look for stuff.
I just sent you some pictures in DMs. It's all first draft type of shit, but basically just primed. But I'm pretty happy with it. I did basically
Oh
all of
yeah.
that yesterday.
Oh yeah, it's no longer white. Makes it a lot easier to tell where things are.
Right? Although also a little more difficult because now all of my writings are fucking gone.
Mm.
But
Well, you
most
have
of it
all
I
the
already know.
maps. You have all the maps as well. Um, word of advice: do you have any gold paint
I do
or like
not actually.
metallic
I no.
or metallic? Okay.
I actually ended up throwing out like 3/4 of the paint that I had because it was shot. So I
Yeah.
worked with very limited. I basically had a couple of blues, a couple of browns, and a couple of greens, and then
Mm.
black and white.
Okay. Um, try and get some like cheap gold or silver paint, and
Yeah,
cities I would paint just a dot of silver where silver or gold where cities are.
yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I like that.
Yep, being metallic. Let me send you some pictures of what I did recently. All right, here's 3 pictures. Uh, two completed ish, two completed model pictures, and the bases that I haven't finished yet.
Spell casting done. Yes, he did. Fan fucking tastic.
All right, they're still sending. All right. But yeah, that looks a lot better than just the white. Oh, there you go. You posted in a different one. I posted in our conversation room. Oops.
No, you're good. I figured that's where you put it. Cool. Yeah, they're looking great.
Yep. I went with a sort of like destroyed tile of like an ancient building, and then like dirtied them up. Obviously, you can see there from the incomplete tiles.
Yeah.
I put a thing to like make them look like they haven't been washed in centuries. And then I
Yeah,
got
you
like these
did a good job with them.
these tufts of fake grass for modeling. I didn't like the flat green, just goblin green round discs. Mhm. But yeah, I think they look pretty good at this point. All right. So this is basically what I'm after. All right. When you wield a melee weapon that requires two hands and doesn't have reach, all right, I'm importing that so I can edit it. All right. All right. Oh, weapon, item alteration, downgrade, equip melee, item usage to not reach. Faces. Okay, I can remove that. Ancestry feat.
On parts, but I think that looks right from our setup, actually. Drusilla has a shit ton of spells now.
Ah. What did he call it? Stretching reach?
Yeah, which I have not seen. But then again, I gotta look at how.
Stretching reach. All right. All right, let's add this to Z-Goal and try things. So remove athletic might, yes. Put in stretching reach. Stretching reach was added. All right. Z-Goal.
There is so much cool shit in this book, though. I want it. It's got minotaurs, centaurs, awakened animals.
I need to put you guys on something. So
Shh. We need to shut the fuck up. That's what you need.
All right. I gotta change that one, but I can do that. All right, so I got stretching reach on. I'm gonna roll something.
There we go. Okay.
Mm.
No, that actually doesn't fucking help us either. Still doesn't
Nope.
show the fucking.
No, but hasn't gotten on. I found on I found it on Reddit, someone talking about it.
Yeah, I know that I can pull the information off of YouTube too, because I've definitely seen a bunch of the PIF2 community uh, covered pretty much everything out of the book so far.
Yeah. Ah, it's a stance. Which means you have to take an action to enter it.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Did you see the Claude answer video I sent you?
How'd you send it on my phone to my phone?
Yeah. I texted it to you a while ago.
Hmm. I saw the you should rebuild Kyle at level 6.
Yeah, and I sent a video with that about the Claude answer.
Hmm.
That sounded like the video. Howdy. My name's No Nats. That guy is fucking pretty dope.
Yep, there it is. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be yep, Claude answer archetype. Since it's not actually in uh this, I probably would wait until it gets updated in.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't have any problem. It would allow me to actually make Kyla the way I meant to make Kyla. So
It very much gave me those vibes.
all right, so crap, it's a stance. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do a couple things. So just stretching reach, description, edit.
Wheel shit. That sucks.
He didn't have a stance before, did he?
No.
All right, so this will be his first stance, right?
Yeah.
All right.
At least that I can think of. I think the only ones that had stances were Kyla and Bonk. Instead of a stance, he has the panache stuff as a swashbuckler.
Okay.
Coffee knoppers.
All right, so I got it made. So on his character sheet under actions, he has placeholder.
Yep, I see it.
Because once that stuff's added, we can just add it to his character. Hello.
Yep, I'm still here. Can you hear me? Or did you get a call?
Okay.
Gotcha. Just got a call.
I thought someone else jumped on.
Nope, just you and I right now.
Yeah, I can hear you. Well, barely. What's up? Oh. Okay. I thought somebody called in because you sounded a little different. Yeah. But anyways, okay, that's the as a placeholder, that should work. Hmm.
Ooh, interesting. I mean, technically, that actually would not apply to either of his weapons because neither of them requires two hands. Even the Earthbreaker. We were playing it to require two hands this entire time, but that was my bad. It just does a lot more damage two-handed.
Hmm. I don't know. This thing's talking about dueling spear, and that's one of his weapons.
dueling spear is also, it can be two-handed, but it can be one-handed.
Yeah, but on the thing I'm doing, like it's listing a bunch of weapons. There are like standouts for weapons with reach, and dueling spear is one of them. So I think it just needs the option of two-handing. It doesn't have to be a forced two-hand. It doesn't
Okay.
work. Obviously, you can't do it while it's in one hand, but
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much how I was going to rule it anyways, but just the way that I read what's typed in there was that it was required a two-handed weapon, or like
ah,
it required a weapon that requires two hands.
all right.
Wait, tail? He has a tail attack now?
No, uh that's not a tail attack. Did that fix it? Well, kind of.
Oh, okay,
Well,
that's the
that kind.
gore. Okay, horns.
Okay,
Yeah.
that kind of fixed it. Um, I just do that. Oh, all right. Did that fix it?
Yes, it
Yes.
just says gore now.
Now
How
I
did you
need
get to that?
there.
Oh,
There.
did you
Now it's
create the
capitalized.
attack as an item? And
Ah. If you look in the items thing, you'll see all of some of the crap I've had to grab. Basically, I grabbed the smashing tail feat, and I've edited it a couple of times to make it into horns
Gotcha.
because they're just melee attacks. I had to change the tail from bludgeoning to piercing, and I had to change the name. I'm not going to change the picture because I
It
don't give
works
a
well
crap
enough.
enough
Yeah.
to change it.
It also looks enough like a horn.
Yeah. Um, and then again, these are all placeholders. Once they update, we can edit the character so he has the actual stuff. Like I don't know what Minotaurs have, so I gave him dark vision. I don't know if he's supposed to have dark vision. I
I
don't know
think
what
he does.
his vision modifiers are. I don't actually know what his HP modifier is, so I just was like, okay, D8. D8 for HP.
Yeah,
Could
I
be
think it is
D10,
8.
could be D6. I just don't know. I was guessing. So he might get a little bit of a boost once the stuff gets in there. But that should be everything he asked for, or at least in the spirit of everything he asked for.
Yeah, I mean it'll work for sure.
It'll work for like a session or two until they update. Okay.
Further punk.
All right.
Mine and saying his hands are occupied. Oh wow, she added lots of shit to her actions. Okay. Wait, I need to put that on everybody.
Do you remember what Kyla's background was?
Um, the one that gave her a breath weapon, I think. You had a feat for a breath weapon, and you had the background for a breath weapon.
No, I used those for ancestry feats. Background is like hunter, lost child, that sort of bullshit. I don't remember what I gave them for background. Was it just hunter?
Yeah, I think so, because I remember that you were a hunter build, because that was what took you over to the other sides.
No, in story I was a hunter.
I think that that was based on the background, though, or that the background was based on that.
Oh, wait a minute. I just saw something. Ranger. Oop. All right, we got feats.
We also have Lilith's necklace and dress. Um, neither of those really needs anything specific for the rules, though.
No, they're um.
I really would like to figure out how to get the dress made properly, though.
Hmm.
So that it actually reacts to the lighting. If she's in
Yeah,
darkness, it does nothing. If she is in any sort of light, then it reflects and doubles the light around her.
that is a general feat. Okay, so that goes there. That enables me to take that. And then you gave me a bonus feat for things. But I'm gonna try and not use bonus feats for this build.
Well, you get one, just because everybody gets one. That's the cantrip feat that you're just swapping out and taking something else.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I swapped it out for Kobold Breath, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Because Kyla's not actually a kobold mechanically. And then I went with what dedication did I go for? I remember. I remember. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? All right. All right. There we are. Level 4. Level 4 archetype feat. Ooh, okay. Oh, does it make sense?
Oh my god, if it's that fucking simple, I love it.
All right, sorcerer dedication. Okay. So spellcasting, add a spellcasting entry. Spontaneous, arcane, and cast from charisma because we cast like a sorcerer.
Also, the landing page, what do you think?
The what?
The landing page, the hand drawing of the castle that you see.
Oh, looks okay. Looks okay. And it gets down the idea that this is a star fort. Sorry.
You're good.
All right, so cantrips. All right. I'm trained in the Bloodlines 2 skills. Okay. Uh. Okay, so I do not have a choice. I get shield spell and one other arcane cantrip, but I have to take the shield spell, the shield cantrip.
Uh, why do you have to take shield?
That's how the dedication things work. Oh, Slade's on my porch. Hold up, I gotta go pet the cat. Today's his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Slade.
All right. Today was the anniversary of when we got Slade.
I figured that's what you meant by birthday. It's the same thing we do for
We
Sam.
don't
We have
actually.
no idea what his actual birthday is.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen him all day, so. All right. And now I get one more cantrip. What would be a good cantrip to give Kyla?
For what tradition?
Dragon Sorcerer Bloodline.
So arcane.
Yeah.
Acid splash, piercing needles, telekinetic hands,
Mm. Like, I had to get
prestidigitation.
shield. Her, You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. Electric Arc. Because she was, her dragon bloodline was blue. So electric, her breath weapon from that was, lightning.
Works for me.
So it makes sense. Alright. Feats. Archetype feats. I did make a mistake.
What's that?
When I was playing her earlier, I shouldn't have had access to Dragon Claws. Because I gain access to Dragon Claws at level 4.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't think it didn't. The fact that I had to spend 2 full actions before I could be at full power kind of balanced that out a little bit.
Yeah. Also, like, and that's one of the things I like about PF2 so much better than 5e. Like, I remember in that campaign we were playing, uh, where I was fucking Malexis, and like it took me 3 turns to get to full power because all 3 of my power-ups were fucking bonus actions, and the system would not allow me to just, well, I'm just gonna spend this entire turn to do 3 bonus actions. Fuck it. No, you can't do that.
Interesting. Kind of like that for my. I now have to. I'm now looking at 5th level. Uh, Ancestry feats. And because of the story reasons, I'm going to look at both Lizard Folk and Kobold.
Yep, that works.
Okay.
Okay, how do I do an if statement here?
All right. So there's those. Skill feats? Skill feats. I chose not that. I should probably do skills, proficiencies. I probably should do proficiencies real quick. All right. Details. All right. Proficiencies. Four plus int. Okay, 4 plus int. Wait, really? Huh, that's interesting. You cannot go, it takes 2 points to go up to 4, up to 5 in a stat?
Yep. Just like the how it used to be, you would go to 18 and then 19 and then 20, as opposed
Okay.
to straight from 18 to 20. It's the exact same in terms of like how it works. They've just gotten rid of the numbers entirely.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Trained in nature, trained in survival. And I get... Okay. Need 2 more. Need 1 more. Okay, there we go. Okay, okay. We'll say went to expert. Okay. Third level gives me a skill increase to put somewhere.
Okay, now I don't know how to fucking do this.
There we go. Expert in survival. And then 5th level, I get another one. Come on. Update. There we go. Thank you. Okay. So I don't think I need that anymore because I've got my skills. So now back to skill feats. That doesn't help. Nope. Yeah, I have them both, so they're all fine. All right, so you there,
Yep.
Rick?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yep. All right, so for Kyla's skill feats, for her level 4 skill feat, I took a feat that I probably wouldn't have taken if it weren't for the fact that you gave her, you gave Kyla Glimmer. I took Train Animal,
Okay.
which Glimmer ain't really an animal, but you know, it's a start. So now I have class feats to grab, which I think I remember most of them. There's that one. Oh, I could take. No, I can't take. I can't take a second dedication, right?
You can. You just have to take two dedication feats within your dedication first.
Okay.
So, like, you take the dedication, and then you have to take two feats from that dedication before you're eligible for another dedication. For most dedications, not all of them are that way. Some of them are free, but for the most part, that's
Right.
how they work.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get rid of the archetype on this and go to there. So this is my second level. This is my level 2 class feat.
If there's anyone out there in the chat that happens to know how to fucking program in JSON so that I can do an if then here, or how to read the amount of light that the item is in, let me know, because
That's
my
why I
Google food
mostly
is
just
failing
copy
me.
paste. Yeah, that's why I mostly just copy paste things. But there's some things that just don't exist, so you have to learn. You'd have to learn it. All right. Oh, yep. I had that. I had that feat. I remember that feat because I used that feat to absolutely murder Botimus. Remember when he tried to run to move away from Kyla, and I used the reaction thing to follow him?
Yep.
Wow. Oh yeah. Get rid of dedications. There we go. All right. So what are we looking at? Hmm. What? Why is Kyla not trained in on? Did they change Ranger?
Probably. Everything got hit at least a little bit by the remaster.
Kyla no longer has the ability. Is no longer trained in unarmored.
That doesn't sound right. Woohoo! Jackpot, 50 Atlas bucks, and a 6. Hell yeah!
All right, P2E. All right, let's take a look. All right, remaster project, updated Ranger. Let's take a look. Have the archives of Nethys updated for the what's it?
The remaster, yes. Howl of the Wild, no.
Well, then it should be. I should still have unarmored defense, but Foundry isn't giving it to me.
Oh, I see you just added it. I was looking forward to do it manually myself. Yeah, I
Yeah,
noticed Drusilla actually lost all armor proficiencies.
interesting. What was I going to look for? Oh yeah. Let me look at Ranger. Yeah, even in the tooltip, it's like trained and unarmored. Okay,
Very
well at
weird.
least it's easy enough. It's easy enough to throw in. When do when do proficiencies for armor increase?
Depends on class, I think.
Level 11 for a ranger. Oof. Okay. That means that means Kyle is not going to be particularly as uh bulky as everybody else. AC of 21. Maybe I should take advantage of that light armor proficiency.
Yeah, I still feel like cleric should have at least light proficiency. It just seems wrong to me that a cleric is going around unarmored. I mean, she was for reasons, but
Yeah.
and she's part bard anyways. Bard is also trained in light armor. Oh no. Cleric, untrained in all armor, trained in unarmored defense. Alright, well, we'll leave the light untrained then. But definitely need to train unarmored at least. But no, she would get the training from the bard archetype, right?
Not necessarily, no. It would say in your browser. Show me. Features. It's Bard.
Yes.
Bard dedication, right?
Yes.
Get 2 cantrips from Bard.
2 cantrips. Okay, I only took 1.
Yep. You gain a spell repertoire with 2 common cantrips from the occult spell list, or any other occult cantrips you've learned or discovered. Key spell casting is charisma. You become trained in occultism and performance. If you were already trained in these, you instead become trained in a skill of your choice. Choose a muse if you were a bard. You can take that muse's feats, but you don't gain the starting feat, spell, or any other abilities the choice of muse grants.
Okay, so it also wouldn't give me the defenses then. No worries.
No.
At least we got fucking unarmed or unarmored. Because that was a fucking +7 bonus that she was missing out on, like a drop. And somehow, old Drusilla was a 22. This one's a 21. And when it switched that out and said that she was not trained in unarmored, it dropped her down to 14. Like, damn.
Mhm.
But take a look at her fucking spells.
Oh, I don't know if I can afford that armor.
Don't worry about it. You got it. You can have whatever the fuck you want.
Especially since this character is not actually going to be a player character unless, I feel like showing up. Is this medium armor? Yeah, this is medium armor. Does my stupid feat I took actually still work on medium armor? Actually, yes. Oof, that's actually terrible.
Huh. That's an interesting one.
Which is?
I'm trying to share it. There we go. In Foundry chat, I just linked it.
Join pass. The cult's touch, 2 willing creatures. Okay. It's a way to allow players to aid in knowledge checks, basically.
Yeah, I like the flavor of it more than the actual effect.
Mhm. Okay, that didn't does this with that? No, still only one. Okay, so it really doesn't matter. It looks like armor really doesn't matter for me. I can only get it up to 22.
Yeah, your old one was 20. And yeah, 22 actually would be Bo's at 22, Barlow's at 23, Micah's at 25.
Okay.
Bonk,
Isn't Mike isn't
Fairheart,
Micah secretly a dragon?
yes. Blanc and Fairheart are both at 20. So yeah, 22 is actually really fucking good.
Okay. And most of these didn't get me up that far, like 2,500 gold, though. I mean, in all fairness,
Zeagle's
Kyla
at
ain't
2243.
Kyla's not doesn't use money for anything else, so
Uh, what the fuck? Brother Blanc is at 15,000. Something is wrong here.
you did well they did visit the Skrill gold mine place.
Oh, it's the Crown of Intellect. That's 15,000 by itself.
Oh. Ooh, Elven Chain, really? Yeah, that is ridiculous. Elven Chain. Price 35,200 gold.
Yeah, that's inexpensive.
Because it's a Elven Chain, it does not have the noisy trait.
Yeah,
It can be etched with runes. It has no armor check penalty.
yeah, I guess I didn't realize I was giving her a level 17 item.
Yeah, but she doesn't make the greatest use of it.
True.
Okay. All right. Weapons. Spear. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I have remade Kyla.
You're supposed to have realistic.
All right. I managed to, thanks to finding the correct armor. I managed to get my AC up to 24.
Nice.
It's a magical piece of armor, but it's a lot cheaper than at Elven Chain. It's only 14,000 gold instead of 32. Anyway, all right. And with my reaction thing, I can actually boost that to 26 against a single attack.
Nice.
But all right, Kyla's been remade, except for uh, except for the picture and the mini, but that's okay.
I don't think we had a proper picture for you, right? Just the mini?
Yeah,
I
basically.
can get that uploaded in there.
Yeah, it's fine. Got you plenty of time, anyways. All right. So what is the next feat? What's the next ancestry feat? Or not ancestry feat. Well, actually, I guess that's two things. I want to look at what the next dedication feat and what the next ancestry feat
All right, so
I'd be looking for.
pull up the character sheet and click on the 3 dots next to class. Go to edit item
Kyla?
and yeah, oh well, any of them.
Okay.
Go to edit item and then go to details in the middle.
Okay.
And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, it actually shows you where all of the class features are and where all of the different feats come in. I actually didn't know about that until like 10-15 minutes ago when I found it while looking for something else, but that's really fucking
Okay.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's where I went when doing the looking for the armor training and shit.
Oh yeah. So what's the attack roll for what's the attack roll for most of the other characters?
Um,
Like for their basic attack.
Bonk is plus 15.
Okay.
Arcticus is plus 9 or plus 7.
Castard makes sense.
Lilith is
Seagull is 13. Okay. So Kyla's offensive prowess is on the same level as Zeagle. I mean,
yeah.
Zeagle will out damage Kyla most of the time, just because big swings. But Kyla now has an ability that lets her cut the multiple attack penalty down, so it's not as harsh.
Yeah, so does Eagle on the adamantine, the sphere. Oh wait, no, never mind.
So, like, if I attack 3 times with my claw, with my basic claw attack, the worst attack is at +9.
Because it's -8, or are you all the way down to -6? I know -6 can be done, but I don't think that happens until later.
Well, strike is my normal strike is 13, -2 for the second attack, -4 for the third attack.
Jesus, you got it all the way down to -4? How?
Class feature. Hunter's Edge, Flurry.
Cool.
Flurry and then Agile Weapon, which claws are. So
Yeah.
I think last time I went Precision when I built her the first time, so I didn't have access to Flurry. But I think Flurry works better for her attack style. Which eases some of the problems I had with playing her earlier.
Fair. One of your other problems is also taken care of.
Which was?
The asshole in the party.
Oh, yeah.
The one that was making things not fun for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, the armor I got, the Jerkin of Liberation, it gives me a 15-foot speed bonus.
Holy shit. That's fast.
So my speed is 40. There's a reason why that's an expensive armor.
Yeah.
Like, what's Brother Bonk's speed?
50, although 35 for what we're actually seeing here. Okay, why do you have 4 bonus feats? And you don't even have fleet?
Good question. I'm not sure. Why?
I mean, we're missing a skill feat, both archetype feats.
Mm. I have I have 1 feat I'm not supposed to have. And the cantrip feat, which I replaced with Kobold Breath. Anyways, I'm gonna look at what I was going to look at, which is sorcerer dedication feats.
Okay, so there we go. Now, fleet.
Oh, it's just an archetype. Ah, okay. Archetype feat.
Simplification.
Okay. I apparently had a choice. I guess I still technically do since I'm still uh working on it. So I can either get basic blood potency. No, like just basic bloodline spells. Yeah, looks like never mind. It's basic bloodline spell. Basic sorcerer spell casting. Hmm. Might be interesting. But Kyla's not a sorcerer, so I don't really mind that.
Okay, here we go. Wrestler dedication leads to aerial pie diary. Let's try it out. Disengaging twist, elbow breaker, foam lock, or suplex. No foam lock. Okay. Disengaging twist, elbow breaker, suplex.
Uh, all right. Sorcerer dedication.
Suplex. Let's put it here.
All right. Um, feats. All feats. Archetype. Okay, there we go. Already have that. Those are Dragon Disciple. All right, yes, Kyla does kill also. Hmm. Okay, so looks like. Are you there?
Yep.
Okay, looks like the next feat Kyla's gonna have to take is going to be basic sorcerer spellcasting, and then Kyla's gonna have to abandon this the sorcerer dedication.
Okay.
There really isn't anything further on that that Kyla really would want from the sorcerer dedication.
Fair.
So I've got basic bloodline spell. I'll get well, I suppose the bloodline breath weapon would be nice, but
Would
I've
that
got
give you
cobalt
a
breath.
third breath weapon?
No, I wasn't supposed to have one of the two breath weapons.
Okay.
So I have cobalt breath active now. I have dragon breath as a bloodline spell, which is a focus spell, apparently. I could take a a feat to get that, but that's a lot further down the line. So the next one is get some basic sorcerer spellcasting, and then I think jump to a different dedication. I think would be a better option.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Uh,
And then also, like, you take another dedication, you get your whatever there, you can then jump back and take the later sorcerer dedication feats as well. Like, you're not, once you move
yeah,
out of it, you're not excluded from it. You just, if another one says, once you take this, then you have to take two more from it, and before you can take something else, then you can't go back until you satisfy that requirement.
Hmm. I think the next thing I would like to do is look at ancestry feats. I don't know when we get our next ancestry feat. Level 9. Okay. I now know when we get our next ancestry feat.
See, like 20, 70, 12.
Ooh, that might be a good one. Increase my dragon's breath weapon damage and size. But also increase the amount of time I have to wait before using it again.
want to talk to the person who made this fucking mod, but it hasn't been updated in over 2 years.
Ooh, that's interesting. Would I be able to take that somehow? Yes. Yes, I could. I will need to go with a different. There we go. That one. Okay. That one makes more sense, better sense anyways. Okay, I like that. All right, so Kyla's tail is now capable of actually doing actions.
You got a prehensile? Nice.
Not fully prehensile. That much fine detail is not enough. That'll be later. But it can currently open doors and do simple actions.
Cool.
At level 9, I get the prehensile. I'll be able to do a prehensile thing. Stretch. Okay. Hold up a sec. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. I was looking at Twin Takedown. I was like, hold up a sec. I have I have an ability that makes the multi-attack penalty easy lessened. Twin Takedown lets me do 2 attacks for 1 action 3 times.
All right, I missed a bunch of that.
Yeah, sorry, my internet's not great. So because I have a feat that makes my attacks, multi-attacks, not as bad. Twin Takedown is an ability I get for the ranger. Lets me do 2 attacks for 1 action.
Mm-hmm.
So couldn't I do 6 attacks on the same target?
I do not think you can use Twin Takedown multiple times.
I just checked. Yeah, it does have the flourish trait. So yeah, I can't. But I don't know if it started with the flourish trait.
Yeah, it did.
It did?
Yeah, it's always had it.
Okay. I mean, really, doing it more than once, doing Twin Takedown more than once would be not a very good idea. Because the multi-attack penalties are still included.
Yeah. Although it does max out at 3, so if you can actually potentially hit with your 3rd attack, then it wouldn't matter. Um, like
Really?
yeah, your map doesn't go below. If you manage to get 4 attacks in a round, your fourth one would be at the same as your third one.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought it just kept going down by however much it was going down by.
Honestly, I feel like that's kind of rules as intended. However, rules as written, it's you've got first multiple attack penalty, second multiple attack penalty.
So, my attack would end up being 13, 11, 9, 7, 5, 3. If I could do twin takedowns 6 times. As it stands, it makes perfect sense. Twin takedown. All right. Well, I'm gonna head to bed. I got Kyla finished. I got the Z-Goal stuff in.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. You have a great night. Get you some rest, and we will catch you
Yep.
next time.
Yep. You have a good time at the game with the game tomorrow. And I will
Hopefully.
talk to you later. All right. Bye.
Bye. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you very much. If anyone's actually out there hanging and not saying nothing, but either way, much appreciated. You have a great night, and we will catch you on next.